Week 4. We shall persevere. We will win over Lucy Frostblade if it's the last thing we do.
We did consider starting
abandoning ship to do Frost Kettle, but decided to stick with the original plan.
We're in too deep.
Yeah, we're in too deep. We're gonna do Frost Kettle and maybe Kipper-Lily on our own time, probably.
Yeah. I'm personally gonna be doing all of them on my own time.
Yeah.
Personally, this game will not leave my computer screen for the next month.
We've been just like looking at pictures of Kipper-Lily and sighing. We went to a concert last night and it just kept being like, I miss my wife Tails. I miss her a lot. And like pulling up like pictures of Kipper-Lily sprites. Let's go.
Hi, Kristen. I missed you.
Fantastic.
Honestly, I think I've seen more of you these past few weeks than usual, but okay, what's up?
What's up? Another fun week of wooing our lovely eligible bachelorettes to snag a date to the spring fling. You didn't already forget, did you?
No, I mean, how could I? I'm just saying maybe it would be nice for a little, hey Kristen, what'd you have for breakfast? Or, yo Kristen, I saw what you did with that hacky sack. That was awesome.
Oh, almost forgot to remind you that you have Gulapalooza coming up this weekend, so get that cute little butt out there and make some connections. Maybe one of our spring fling candidates would be up for spending the day with you.
Where to next?
Where are our girlfriends?
Take a break at home, you deserve it. That's frightening.
She's gonna kill us.
She's gonna be in our house. They're both at home. They're both at home. Downtown dinner date. So downtown, home, and home. They're both gonna be at home. I think it'll give us Lucy first because we're further along.
Okay.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. I also feel like Frost Kettle wouldn't work unless they're both on the same level. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Time has never in your life moved so slowly, or so quickly. You've been staring at the clock for the last hour, every tick of the second hand causing your stomach to flip as it approaches 4 p.m. Lucy gets here in 5 minutes. You spent the day in a cleaning frenzy, mopping and wiping down the surfaces of your room until they shone. I didn't know that was a word.
It definitely is.
Oh, okay. You've tidied up every other room you and Lucy might conceivably visit, even sweeping the secret passageways in the piano room. Those took you hours. Do you want to be sent?
Oh, sure. Kristen, can you make sure to put all the supplies away when you're done cleaning?
Resident Applebee's reporting for duty.
You got it, Sandra.
Please never call me that again.
Sandra Lynn looks like she's having an aneurysm as you zoom past her, which makes sense. You can't remember the last time you willingly picked up a broom. She usually has to scold you into doing any cleaning at all.
I need a dating sim with the parents. I need one. I need one.
Next project. Dating some of the parents.
Come on, guys. Hey, I already made one. Come on, think about it. Sandra Lynn, Hilarial, Galir. Come on, team.
Who doesn't want to date
you? Could even throw Kalina in there just for fun. Come on, guys. Anyways.
And now everything's done and you're counting down the minutes, your heart fluttering in your throat. You haven't felt this giddy over a crush in a long time. You almost forgot how overwhelming it can be.
Aw.
Play it cool, Kristen. You can enjoy this, but Lucy's your friend first. First and foremost, you're here to support her. You hear a knock on the door. You wipe your climbing palms on your pants and open the door with a wide grin.
Lucy, hi.
Hi, Lucy. Welcome to my humble abode.
Kristen?
Oh my goodness.
This time, when Lucy steps forward to hug you, it feels completely natural. You melt into her arms, tucking your face against her shoulder. Her cheeks are dimpled with a smile when she pulls back.
Are we girlfriends or wives? This house is amazing. It's so eerie.
I thought you'd like it. We have like a million secret passages in here, plus it's literally haunted. You could practically see stars in Lucy's eyes.
Wonderful.
It is? Can I meet the ghost?
Sure thing, I'll introduce you later. He goes to Ep.4 actually. His name's Zane and he lives in the graveyard.
It feels like such a stretch to call Mordred Manor haunted. They
Haunted
do
by
it all
Zane.
the time, and it's like, there's one guy here.
There's one guy. I mean, what are the qualifications for?
It's just Zane.
Lucy gasps.
You have your own graveyard? Kristen, I haven't even been here for 5 minutes and I already want to stay forever.
Oh my god, she's so cute.
You can stay forever.
Please, don't leave.
Don't say that.
2,
I think 3.
3.
Yeah. I think 3.
You sure?
She just got here.
I know.
I understand that you're in love with her, but she just got here, Caitlin.
Okay. Can I click it? I don't think I ever really felt at home until I started living here.
I can see why. Nothing to make a place feel homey like a few spirits in a graveyard. It's wonderful.
Well, you won't get the full experience from the front door. Let me give you the tour. Sandra Lynn is in the living room, and you awkwardly introduce her to Lucy. They exchange small talk until Sandra Lynn gracefully takes her leave, mouthing "door open" at you over her shoulder. You resist the urge to stick your tongue out at her. Still, a small part of you admittedly enjoys her mom energy being directed at you.
She seems really nice.
She and Jawbone are great. They really look out for us.
I miss you, Jawbone.
I miss you, Jawbone.
Jawbone.
You continue showing Lucy around. When you reach the piano, Lucy's eyes light up. You demonstrate the chord that flips it upside down and take her in and out of the room underneath.
Oh. This is incredible. Does the piano actually play music?
Yeah, Jawbone gets someone to tune it every few months. None of us aside from Adam know how to play though. Do you?
Yeah, I've taken lessons since I was 4. I love it.
Lucy takes a seat on the piano bench and you join her. You try not to notice how your sides are pressed up against each other. Has the bench always been this small? Lucy traces the keys gently, plinking out a few notes. There's a wistful expression on her face at the sound.
Now you know how I feel all the
still
time.
Can't read. What are you waiting for? Play something.
What do you want to hear? Yeah, obviously her favorite piece.
Lucy's smile is dazzling. She launches into a piece that reminds you of a cascading waterfall, her hands gliding elegantly across the keys. You lean closer to her, pressing your shoulder against hers, and listen until the piece comes to a slow, delicate end. That was great.
Thanks. I don't get to play on a grand piano very often, so this is really special.
You're free to use it whenever you want to play. Just say the word.
Thanks, Kristen.
It's
like Deltarune.
It's like Deltarune.
It's like Deltarune, how Noelle has a grand piano at her house and Chris will go play the piano at her house.
It's like Deltarune.
And Noelle's like, are you just here for my piano?
You resume showing her around Mordred, including the graveyard. You wait patiently while she bombards Zane with excited questions, marveling at how lively she looks even when she's talking about Dad. Once you're done, you take her through a secret passage that leads straight to your room. Lucy is so tall that she has to hunch significantly to fit through the opening. You feel her breath on your neck the entire way, and you hope your blush isn't too obvious. You invite Lucy to sit on the bed. You take the chair, pulling it closer and sitting backwards to face her.
Girl.
So.
So.
This is the realest thing I've ever read. What do you want to tackle next?
Girl, all right. Girl, all right.
Calm down. This is date 4. We basically just met.
That's not true.
Okay.
We've known her for a minute. We brought her back from the dead. Thank you very much.
We did.
We're part of it. Honestly, I'm not sure. The rest of the list feels like it needs more planning.
Okay, maybe we can hash some of that out then. Plan now, act later, and all that. You think through the list. You've already got plans for a social event, but there was also... Well, you've changed up your style. Do you think the haircut is next on the list? Oh. Lucy hesitates, not as instantly excited by that as the other ideas.
I'm still thinking about it.
That's cool. Take all the time you need. Now that you think about it, you and Lucy are getting through this list faster than you thought you would. You feel strangely anxious about that. What if once you run out of excuses to see each other, Lucy will stop hanging out with you? Aw.
A terrifying notion.
But a very real thought. Since we're getting through this list so fast, now would be a good time to add anything else you're thinking of. Lucy hums thoughtfully. Her eyes light up and she gives you a mischievous smile.
I do have something.
What? Lucy holds up a finger and pretends to write in the air with a dramatic flourish.
Get Kristen and Kipper-Lily to hang out. Well.
You need not ask.
Yeah, you need not ask. We've been bothering her constantly.
She's tired of us.
She doesn't like us, but we've been trying.
You hum, dubious. Let's add that as a maybe.
Let's add that as an
Let's add that as a yes, please.
Two bad bitches at the sorry, everybody. Sorry.
Oh my god. Lucy shrugs, seemingly unbothered by your hesitation.
Fair enough.
She pauses again, frowning a little.
There's something else, maybe.
Uh-oh, what could it be to make her look so nervous? What?
You remember when we looked at that rage room at the mall? I didn't say anything at the time, but I was kind of uncomfortable being there.
So that's, yeah.
You straighten, alarmed. Oh shit, I didn't realize, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I didn't tell you, and that was on me. That's part of the problem. I have a hard time advocating for myself. I let things go, and...
She seems to be wrestling with her words. You try to wait patiently, fighting against your urge to fill the silence. Finally, she speaks.
I don't get anger.
You mean you don't get angry?
No, I don't get anger. I don't get what the point of it is. Being angry doesn't really fix anything.
You don't really know what to say to that, but you get the sense that this is really important to her and that she hasn't told anyone before. You search for words.
Y'all cannot see the smile on my face right now because I'm obsessed with the rat grinders, and this is my shit, y'all. Caitlin knows. I send Caitlin every fan fiction I read. Caitlin knows. All right.
I mean, being angry can be like a motivator, a sign that you or someone else has been hurt somehow and you need to take care of it. If you ignore it, it just kind of festers and explodes, and things don't usually end well.
Oh, she knows about that. Sorry.
Ooh. Lucy hugs herself, her frown turning sad.
You're right. I think a lot of things would have turned out a lot better if I actually allowed myself to feel angry or hurt or scared. I could have confronted my friends before everything happened last year instead of ignoring how uncomfortable I was.
No. Lucy.
Hey, I'm gonna... I can't say it on YouTube, but y'all know what I'm about to do! Alright.
You reach forward and put a hand on her shoulder. Lucy, you know none of that was your fault, right?
It's fine.
Lucy nods firmly. To your relief, a lot of the sadness leaves her expression, and she gives you a faint smile.
I know, I promise. Yolanda and I have talked a lot about it. I guess my point is I think I want to get better at just being angry on my own terms. That's another one for the list.
That sounds like an easy one to check off.
What do you mean?
When I was going through my whole crisis, I found it hard to release my emotions too. But you know what I found helpful?
What?
Screaming. Lucy gives you a dubious look.
Really?
Yeah, let me show you. Oh my god. You take a deep breath. Fuck you, Helio! Your voice echoes around the room. When you first did this years ago, you spent the whole day... Oh!
Sorry, this hit a personal note with me. Dear God. Okay. Alright, let's not.
You'd spent the whole day terrified that you'd be dragged to hell. You've gotten a lot more chill about it over time. Cursing Helio out now just feels good. You sigh, satisfied. Lucy looks alarmed.
Isn't that a little too blasphemous?
Nah, don't worry about it. If anything, I'm going easy on him. Trust me. He's a dick. Okay, your turn.
Oh, me?
Yeah, curse someone out. Swear. Let loose.
I don't know how an came out of me before I processed the text, but I guess I can try.
Lucy opens and closes her mouth a few times. Uncomfortable. You maybe hear a squeak, but nothing more, and after a few moments she gives up with a frustrated huff.
I can't do it. It feels too weird.
You cross your arms as you think. This might take a little more work. Maybe you just need to set the mood. You pull out your crystal, stop rubbing your head.
Sorry.
You pull out your crystal and checking that it's connected to your strobe light speaker. You pull up a playlist and set it to shuffle. Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
A rock song with a sick beat blasts through your speaker, so loud that your walls shake. Strobe lights flash around the room, painting everything in shifting squares of blue, yellow, and red. You leap to your feet with a howl, grabbing Lucy's hands and pulling her off the bed. She lets out an adorable shriek as you start spinning her around.
Kristen, what are you doing?
Welcome to Kristen's Rage Dance Party.
Oh my god, what?
We're gonna get angry, baby.
Oh
We're gonna scream.
God. I'm not sure about this.
What? I can't hear you.
I said I'm not sure about this.
There you go. You're getting the hang of it.
Kristen.
Oh my god, I love them. Come on, Lucy, dance with me.
Oh my god.
You fling your arms around, jumping up and down erratically. Lucy giggles, shuffling from side to side.
Oh my god.
The beat of the song pulses under your feet, the electric guitar drowning out any other noise. To your delight, Lucy starts to get into it. Soon, she's flailing around the room with you, all her reservations forgotten. You jump on the bed and point at her. Now it's time to get fucking mad. Think of someone you're pissed at and scream.
Hey, for my sake. Hey guys, for me, can she be mad at Kipper Lily? For me, for my fan fiction purposes. I'm evilly rubbing my hands together right now for my evil, angsty fan fiction purposes.
Lucy throws her hands up in the air. They freeze there like they're stuck as Lucy struggles for the right words.
Fuck you, Porter.
You can do better than that. Lucy bites her lip, then takes a deep breath.
This is
when
better.
She screams this time, you can tell she means
Hell
it.
yeah. Fuck you, Porter.
You cheer.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, fuck you, Porter.
Fuck you, Jace.
Yeah, fuck him too. Let it out. Tell him you're angry.
I'm not angry, I'm fucking furious. You ruined my life. Fuck you.
You try to think of what else it might feel good for her to say. I'm Kristen Applebee's and I'm allowed to have feelings.
I'm Lucy Frostblade and I'm allowed to have feelings.
Yeah! You roar and Lucy roars back, breaking into fits of laughter.
Oh
She joins
my
you on the
God.
bed and you hold hands while you jump on the creaky mattress.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I love them. As the song comes to an end, you collapse side by side, sweaty and breathless with laughter. How did that feel?
Amazing. I feel light, like a snowflake.
Hell yeah, you did it! You feel great, like you've made a real difference. You wonder if this is how Jawbone feels whenever he helps a student. Lucy turns to you, a strangely wild light in her eye. Her jaw sets with determination.
Kiss.
Please! Her face is very close to yours, you realize. Your breath catches in your throat.
Kiss. Oh, sorry. Kristen?
Yeah?
Sorry, my earbud just fell out. Okay.
If they kiss, I'm gonna walk away. I need to take a laugh.
I think I want to cross something else off the list now.
You're sweating, and you're certain it's not just from all the jumping around.
Don't play with me right now. Don't play with me.
You do? What?
Okay.
Oh my god.
She's messing with us. She's doing it on purpose.
She's
I
fucking
know
with us.
she
She
is.
knows.
I know she is.
She
We've
knows.
seen her mess with us before. She is doing it on purpose. I want to get that haircut.
You gape at her, not what you've been expecting. Like right now? Lucy pauses, evidently remembering
No.
that there probably aren't any hair salons open at this hour on a weekend. You watch her start to deflate and you cast around for a solution. You don't want her to lose her courage. You know what? I could do it.
Oh.
Oh. Okay. Lucy's gaze snaps up to meet yours.
What?
I can give you a haircut. It's just a pixie cut, right? Piece of cake.
Wait, really?
Now that you've said it, you're not so sure. But Lucy looks so hopeful that you're gonna try anyways. God.
Whew.
Yeah, come on, let's go.
I'm glad that we already know that this works out.
Yeah, thank God. You find a chair and together you set up in the bathroom. You gather your haircut supplies, trying to project more confidence than you're really feeling. Lucy seems to be equally excited and apprehensive, her fingers tapping restlessly against her leg. You smile wildly at her, hoping you don't look as terrified as you feel. Have a seat, my lady. Lucy sits in front of the mirror. You inhale for a long moment, then exhale in a whoosh. It's go time. You grab a spray bottle filled with water and mist Lucy's hair lightly, watching with fascination.
Already so okay. I have faith in Kristen now.
Yeah.
It got so fancy so quick.
Yeah, watching with fascination as goosebumps rise along her neck. With slightly shaky fingers, you untuck Lucy's hair from behind her ears. You arrange it to fall around her neck in the same way you do for your own haircuts, pulling down errant strands to fall in line. It's a little weird to do this for someone else, but you think you're figuring it out. You can tell Lucy is resisting the urge to fidget. You pause to check in. You okay?
Just, are you sure you know what you're doing?
This one, maybe? Like, reassure her? With, like, proof? Instead of just, trust me?
My instinct is 3, but I think we should go with 2.
Well, I feel like she'll say no if we do 3, you know? Like, I feel like she's too scared to mess up.
Yeah, let's do 2.
Lucy sighs, visibly steeling herself.
Right, you're experienced. It'll be fine. Okay, I'm ready.
You gently begin teasing out the knots in her hair with your fingers, using a comb when the larger ones are free. You make sure to slow down whenever she winces, applying more water for particularly stubborn tangles. For every knot you untangle, another forms in your stomach, a mix of anxiety about cutting her hair and nervous anticipation of being so close to her. Finally, when Lucy's hair is tangle-free and carefully arranged, you step behind her with scissors in hand. You meet her eyes in the mirror, checking in one more time. Lucy holds your gaze and gives you a single nod. She settles back into the chair and relaxes. You feel the weight of her trust almost physically, like she's just given you her heart to hold in your hands. You take a deep breath in and out, settling your nerves. You won't let her down. You begin pinning different sections of her hair and cutting, taking time to ensure your snips are even. Lucy's hair is as fine as gossamer, and you resist the urge to play with it. You've got a job to do.
Kristen, lock in!
Lock in! A hush falls over the bathroom like a spell has been cast. Lucy is still and pliant under your hands, allowing you to move her chin from side to side as you work. Her skin is cool against your fingers. From this close, you can hear her breathing, which is soft and shallow, like yours.
You guys can't see it, but my head's in my hands.
Mine would be too if I wasn't reading so intently. In the silence between you, though, every sound is amplified, and Lucy's breathing is almost loud enough to drown out the thud of your heartbeat in your ears. At one point, you meet Lucy's eyes in the mirror, and you almost jolt at the wide-eyed intensity of her stare. Her cheeks are faintly flushed. She seems to be thinking deeply about something, and you don't want to disrupt the atmosphere to ask. You turn away, though you continue to feel the weight of her gaze on you. You turn on the razor for the fine details and clean up the back and sides of Lucy's head. You lean in closer to make sure you only cut hair and not skin.
It's pretty hard to cut skin with a razor.
Yeah. This close, you can see the silver wisps of her hair at the nape of her neck and on her cheeks. They're charming, and you smile to yourself. Eventually, you set down your tools and blow dry Lucy's head, shaking off excess hairs. You examine Lucy one more time, then step behind her again, another mirror in your hand. You hold it behind her head. I'm done. What do you think?
Oh my goodness, she looks beautiful!
Yay!
Yes! I rip my shirt off and I turn into a werewolf.
Lucy tilts her head back and forth. You move the mirror in a wide arc, letting her see the back of her head from multiple angles.
Oh.
Your stomach drops to your feet at the perfectly blank expression on her face. What? Lucy spins to face you. She grabs your hands.
Wonderful.
Kristen, you're Kristen, you're a genius. This is incredible. I can't believe you've never cut anyone else's hair before.
You laugh, though it comes out sounding more like a wheeze from relief at not having fucked it up. Oh my god, don't scare me like that. You weren't smiling.
That's because I don't think it really sunk in yet, but wow.
Lucy's look of admiration makes your chest fill with warmth. Good to know I have a backup career as a hairstylist if being a cleric doesn't work out.
Being a cleric is not a career.
Being an adventurer is.
I suppose that's true. And you've got your first regular customer.
Aww. Lucy turns around again, taking another look at herself. She reaches up and combs through it.
I can't believe it's so short now. My head feels so light.
It's a big change. You'll get used to it. And if you decide you don't like it, it'll grow back.
I think I do like it. What do you think? Does it suit me?
Oh, absolutely.
You look perfect!
You look perfect. Your words come out more tender than you expected. Lucy meets your gaze in the mirror again, her eyes taking on that same intensity from earlier sparking in her eyes.
She will be mine. Sorry.
When she speaks, her voice is as soft as snow.
Thank you, Kristen.
Hey, you should wear your new clothes to school on Monday. Debut the new look.
I will. I feel good about it.
Lucy glances at the time.
I should probably get going.
Yeah, totally.
I'll text you. I might be busy next weekend doing community service at the park downtown, but we'll make plans soon. It's been really fun getting to hang out.
Your heart lifts. Some of that worry from earlier fades away. Sounds great. You and Lucy go in for a hug at the same time. To your surprise, she holds on for a long moment, swaying you lightly back and forth.
Head in hands.
I can't play this game. You're definitely not complaining. You tighten your hold on her, hoping you're not
Oh
squeezing
my god,
her
if we
too
get to hang out with KIPPERLILLY after this day just keeps getting better!
and smile into her neck. Lucy pulls back. She makes quick eye contact with you, then looks away, a shy smile on her lips.
Night, Kristen.
Night. Text me when you get home, okay? Lucy nods. With a wave, she disappears into the night.
How mysterious.
You close the door, then lean back against it, sliding to the ground. Fucking teenage girl. High school. You cover your face with your palms, taking a few deep breaths. But your heart's still running a marathon in your chest. You feel like you're walking on clouds, as light as a feather. As light as snow. You laugh to yourself. You're in trouble, Kristen Applebee's.
Lucy got home safe.
No, that's my line.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, she appeared and I thought
I know.
Cassandra was like taking notes of everybody.
I also thought. Lucy got home safe, so you can tell me how I did now.
Sure, if you want to be all direct about these check-ins, but it went okay.
Okay, not good, not bad.
See what
The haircut came out nice, so that's definitely a point in your favor, but still, middle of the line. Room for improvement, but not a failing grade.
Also, I just realized, like, the last video we recorded, that she tells you how you do on the dates. Like, she just straight up tells you. And I didn't realize until the last one.
Did she say anything about our Kipper-Lily ones?
I think she said, like, the same thing, like it was average.
Damn it, what the
And
fuck?
you know, if the creators are watching this, I could be totally wrong. I could be speaking out of my ass, but that's what it feels like. Like, this feels like she's telling us how we did. Like, I feel like she would say it was good.
What else could we have done?
I don't know.
I feel like
I guess we'll find out.
What did we not? How?
I guess we'll find out.
What?
Don't remind me of my homework now.
Not cool.
It has to get done sometime, Kristen. Maybe you can ask Lucy for help. I bet she'd love to know what's going on with you two.
All right, are we staying home?
We're staying home.
We're staying home for Kipperly. Let me make sure. Let me make sure she's there. Yup.
Wait. Next.
That
should
has
go-
to be next week.
That's next week? Okay.
Yeah, Nara's downtown right now.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
This is so ominous. Like
I
know,
can't wait.
Like I know she's in there. All right, I'm gonna take a drink because I've been doing a lot of reading. Please give me a second.
I made Caitlin choke on their root
I
beer.
really struggled to swallow that. Okay. You're the worst big sister in the entire world. All this bullshit about dates and the spring fling and flirting has somehow distracted you from the things in your life that are actually important, and now you have to fix it.
Even cowgirls get the blues.
Gorgug must recognize something in your expression because he drops everything to give you a ride back to Mordred and doesn't even pry the way your other friends would. You barely remember to thank him before you're flying out of the hang van, brushing off Sandralin's concern and Jawbone's kindness as you sprint to your room. How the fuck did you forget about Cork's birthday? You don't even have a present ready for him. You find a sheet of blank paper, fold it in half, and attempt to draw an ear of corn with a smiley face, giving it a speech bubble that says happy birthday. It looks even shittier than you thought it would. It's not like Cork would care. He's probably going to scrunch up his nose no matter what you give him, since he's recently hit that particular age which boys hate open affection. But he would know that you half-assed it, and you would know that he knew, and you would rather shrivel up and die before letting any of your siblings think you forgot about them. Your crystal lies heavy in your pocket. Who are we texting?
Who are we texting?
We can't be texting Kipperlily.
We locked out for a second. Oh, look at the log thing, the notes.
It doesn't say who we're texting. It just says...
Well, it will say whatever we just missed. Sorry, not that. The thing that says previous dialogue.
Oh, well, I was paying attention because I was reading, and I know what we're doing.
Well,
just
I
don't
was
know
also
who we're
reading. I just thought we missed something.
No.
Who are we texting?
I don't know. I feel like two or
I
three.
guess two, since I have no idea
Yeah.
who we're reaching out to.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the fear. Both of us. Oh!
Oh my god.
Oh, why are we texting her? What has come over us? Why would we text her about this?
I'm not complaining.
No, she's gonna be like, shut the fuck up, I don't care about your stupid fucking brother, and then she's gonna pull out a gun and shoot us. Have you ever had a panic attack before, Applebee's?
You stare at your phone.
Oh.
Or you text.
Okay.
Oh my god. Okay, I knew it was like going to be an accident.
Oh.
You texted Kipperlily. You meant to text literally anyone else, and now the bane of your presidential career knows exactly how much of a mess you still
This isn't fair. We didn't know that it was Kipperlily, so we
Yeah.
didn't
Well,
know to
I mean,
sit here
it
and
makes
think
sense.
for 5 minutes.
It makes sense. She didn't know either. Hey, can you pretend I never sent that?
Now, why would I do that? The great Kristen Applebee's begging me for help again. I could call in so many more favors from you now.
Kipperlily, I'm being so fucking serious right now, I cannot take this on top of everything else. There's a pause. A speech bubble with 3 dots pops up before disappearing.
Oh, you're actually panicking, aren't you?
Blimey.
Please, you can't blame me for thinking you're messing with me after all of last year. What's the full context? And don't think I can't parse it out for myself. All that would do is waste my time and piss me off. Just tell me what's going on, Applebee's.
It's easier to vent everything to Kipperlily than it should be. Maybe it's because you're not really friends. Maybe it's because you don't expect any empty sympathy from her the way your party of only children plus Adine would offer. Is Adine not a child? Maybe there's something about Kipperlily herself that makes it easy to confess.
Only
minor
children,
sins.
as in don't have siblings.
Oh, my bad. I forgot.
Well, that's a lot. I don't know anything about boys, but they like food, right? You could bake. It's easy enough to throw together a batch of cupcakes in an afternoon.
I don't know shit about baking unless it's ready-made cookie dough from the store.
I need you guys to know that whenever I read for KIPPERLILLY, I start fidgeting with my sleeves for some reason. I don't know why it happens. Whenever I read for Lucy, I start fidgeting with my cup, and whenever I read for KIPPERLILLY, I start fidgeting with my sleeves. I don't know why this is. I think it's the theater kid in me.
And whenever he reads for Nara...
Oh, my hands just clasped together the entire time. Okay. Wow, that's pretty sad. You should try it sometime.
Like today, maybe?
Oh, hi, music.
Hi, music. We missed
Thank
you. I was getting scared with the silence.
Yeah, I was like, is she gonna fucking get us?
Is she gonna appear at our house with cupcakes? Like today, maybe, with someone who already knows so much about baking things like cupcakes? Hint, hint.
Oh my god, come on.
Okay, so that sounded pretty desperate, but in your defense, you are desperate. Hopefully she takes pity on you.
What do I get out of it?
Rogues and their favors. Surely you can think of something KIPPERLILLY would consider worth her while. We gotta. This won't work. She wouldn't. We gotta.
Yeah. Aren't you already doing that for the office key? Fine, Applebee's. I'll save going to the arcade for next week and help your sorry ass this time. When should I expect you?
Why would she take us to the arcade? Why is that what she wants from us?
Because she's in love with us.
Because she
wants us for real. And she can't just say it. So she has to be like, fine, we won't go to the arcade together. By the way, I hate you.
Yeah, come to my house and bake cupcakes instead.
Come to my house and bake cupcakes with me. Not because I like you or anything. I wish you were dead. Like, what?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Oh, I'm supposed to go get you now? I should have expected that. Remind me where you live again?
You send KIPPERLILLY the address to Morgan Manor and spend the next 20 minutes scrolling through cake recipes in the kitchen, each more elaborate than the last. You're about to give up in a fit of despair when you hear someone open the front door. There's a quiet conversation before deliberate footsteps slowly make their way down the hall, and KIPPERLILLY appears with a small tote bag.
Hello, Applebee's.
There she is. All right. You live with the school counselor?
Hey, Girlie.
Belatedly, you remember reading all of Jawbone's notes on his sessions with KIPPERLILLY. For the first time, you feel a bit guilty, oh my god, about it.
There's notes where she said she wanted to kill us.
Yeah.
Like straight up was like, I want to kill Kristen Appleby so bad, but Fig is always around, so I can't. And Jawbone was just like, that's beautiful, Katie.
Yeah, sorry. Should have said something.
Whatever. Oh. Sorry.
She begins taking things out of the bag and placing them in a certain order on the counter. A half-full bag of flour, a jar of sugar, a plastic container of eggs pre-whisked with milk, a small box of butter, and a bottle of vanilla extract.
I thought you might already have the basics, but I wanted to be prepared just in case. What kind of cake do you want to make?
Growing up, the only cakes we had were to celebrate harvest season and mostly made of cornmeal. And Mom would cut the sugar in half. So, KIPPERLILLY stares at you.
Right, so we're not doing that. Chocolate, vanilla, give me something, Applebee's.
You shrug helplessly. She rolls her eyes and storms past you to the pantry.
Jeez, this is fucking dire.
After a few seconds, she emerges with a small bottle of rainbow sprinkles.
Good enough. You don't get a choice anymore. We're making funfetti.
KIPPERLILLY shoves
Whatever you want, Mama.
Whatever she I can't even read anymore. KIPPERLILLY shoves you over with her shoulder and turns towards the utensils. After she locates a few bowls and a kitchen scale, she texts you something. I'm going to find whisks
Hey.
Oh, my bad.
Hey.
My bad.
Hey.
I'm sorry.
Hey.
I'm sorry.
It's my line. It's my line. It's mine.
Do you want to read it?
It's my line.
Do you want to read it?
It's my line.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to find whisks and whatever else. Start weighing shit out according to that.
She sent you a photo of a handwritten recipe in a worn, dog-eared book.
And delete that photo when I leave. Mom will have my head if you keep it.
You have the feeling you've been entrusted with something far more important than anything you could have promised KIPPERLILLY. When you try to thank her, she scoffs and shoos you off to measure flour in a bowl.
So, who's this all for again?
My little brother. KIPPERLILLY pauses from her task of placing cupcake liners in a muffin tin.
I didn't see any kids on the way in.
So that's,
Oh, my brothers don't live here. They, live with my parents in the family home. Kipper-Lily studies you. You distract yourself by dumping sugar into the egg milk mixture she brought with her. Ooh, we're sharing family lore.
Brothers? Plural? How many of you are there?
She doesn't ask after the obvious. You're more grateful than you thought you'd be. 3 younger brothers and me. Bucky's a sophomore paladin at Ep.4. You've probably seen him around.
No, can't say I expected that.
The brat who's always trying to get people to join that prayer chain app? Oh.
You wince.
I see the resemblance.
Hey now.
Don't overmix, they'll turn out horrible.
Is that experience talking?
Unfortunately, Ruben has no knack for cooking or baking. Ruben mentioned!
Ruben
Sorry!
mentioned!
I saw like a spoiler of like the tracker ending recently that had Ruben in the background, and I shit y'all not, I just fucking like zoomed in and just screenshotted the fact that Ruben was there. Okay. This recipe is pretty forgiving though. My mom showed me how to make these cupcakes for my 5th birthday, and we've baked them every year since.
It's a cute tradition.
Whatever, put the sprinkles in Applebee's.
Oh my god, I'm in love with her. You look at the bottle Anyways, you look at the bottle of sprinkles Kipper-Lily dug up. It's around half full. The recipe calls for a tablespoon, but there are definitely enough for more. No, we gotta do it right. We gotta do it right.
I think... How entertained is she by our antics?
I feel like this is absolutely not.
Oh yeah, of course.
I think...
Yeah.
Do you want to do 3? I mean, this doesn't mess up the recipe, so she can't be mad at us.
She can always be mad at us.
That's true.
2. How precise of you.
Can I go next?
No.
Why are these called funfetti anyways?
Because you put the fucking... Okay. Yes. Her spirit took over me for a second. What kind of a question is that? Have you never had a birthday cake before?
I told you, the only cakes we made growing up were corn cakes for church.
That is why organized religion should be a crime. The sprinkles bleed into the cake during baking and leave behind colorful confetti-like spots.
Oh, that is pretty fun.
Oh, very good, Applebee's. A joke absolutely no one's made before, ever. All right.
She turns to an invisible crowd and gestures.
Ooh, she's got jokes. All right. Everyone bow to the intellectual wonder that is President Kristen Applebee's. Here she is, the person you all elected, displaying just how clever she is.
She wants us for real.
She wants us.
She cuts herself off with a laugh. She's being mean, but it doesn't actually sound like she means it. It's kind of weird seeing her so carefree.
Anyhow, the oven's preheated now. Let's pour the batter in and get baking.
She lets you do the messy work. You're happy enough to do it, so you don't complain.
You know, you still haven't explained exactly why you were so freaked out earlier.
I don't really want to talk about it.
I get that, really I do, but you're the one who dragged me across town on half an hour's notice to bake these fucking cupcakes. I'd like to know exactly what this actually means to you.
Dude, she wants us.
She wants us.
You can't really argue with that.
Delusional.
And
God, you're so fucking annoying. I can't fucking stand you. She wants us.
And we're gonna keep being delusional. Well, we have to be honest.
Yeah. Makes sense.
The timer goes off. You scramble to get the cupcakes out of the oven. Kipper-Lily sets up a cooling tray and begins deftly sitting them on it. So, what's the next step? Do we frost them now?
No. Sorry. I keep getting annoyed with Kristen's questions. Absolutely not. The frosting would melt. They have to be at least room temperature before you can even think about it.
She sets a new timer and orders you to start washing up the dirty dishes. She dries them as you do. Do you have any siblings?
One older sister. She moved out to Bastion City a few years ago.
Huh. Do you get to see her much?
Only when she comes to Elmville for holidays.
You think about how long it's been since you've seen your brothers in person. Sometimes you wonder what they think of you, how often they think of you. It's as if if it's as often as you think of them.
It's truly the older sibling thing of like, you go to college and you feel like your younger siblings are going to be sitting around the table like that clip of the tallest from Invader Zim, where they're like eating cereal and they're like, hey, remember Invader Zim? Who? Like, I feel like it's going to be that. Anyways.
Resonate very personally with Kristen Applebee's right now.
Oh, yeah.
What are we doing?
Oh.
I mean, I feel like this would make her mad. And I feel like this would absolutely make her mad.
Oh, yeah, that one would make her really mad.
Because I don't, like, do you think we could be personal with her?
I don't
I mean, she
know.
is prying into our lives.
Go with one. Ah! We're rewarded. Our boldness rewards us.
Yay!
Oh my god, sorry, I'm taking in this Sprite. Oh, I wish I could get a screenshot. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Sometimes.
You work in awkward
Oh my
silence for
God.
the rest of the cleaning job. When the timer rings, Kipperlily snacks.
We're not a good...
We're never gonna get better at reading. Snaps back into action, getting the frosting bag ready and shoving it into your hands. Any tips on how to do this?
Be good at it. Sorry. It's not rocket science, Applebee's. Just swirl it on.
What if it looks bad?
Homemade baking never looks bad. It always looks either rustic or charming.
Did your mom tell you that?
Your mom, actually.
Kipperlily freezes.
Oh my gosh!
As if it's incredibly embarrassing.
We're doing a good job. We're
doing
gonna
a
win.
good job. We're doing a good job. She wants us
She wants us.
to even have grandparents, let alone talk about them.
We are in a state. We are in a state.
This game-
over this game.
This game is ruined.
This game has us in a state.
Like, it's all we talk about. All right, I was on the phone with a friend earlier. It's all I talked about.
Okay.
My brother, all I talked about to him. I can't. It's too
My
much.
coworkers, they've heard about this.
Oh, everyone knows. Everyone around us is suffering because of this game.
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I haven't talked to my grandparents in ages.
On account of the church?
Gotten in one. Kipperlily looks deeply satisfied at figuring that out without you having to say anything. Impulsively, you lean over with the frosting bag and drop some on her nose. Kristen.
Waiting with bated breath. She's gonna hate us.
She stares at you, shocked into silence. A beat passes, and then another. When you brandish the frosting bag as if to do it again, she squeals and quickly backs away, wiping the frosting off her face.
What the fuck? What the absolute fuck, Kristen Applebee's? What possessed you to do that?
She sounds more flustered than angry, thankfully. Thought you could use some.
That's...
Kipperlily is struck silent again. You're getting very good at that. By your third cupcake, you've gotten the hang of swirling on just the right amount. And by the fifth, she's regained her voice.
Anyhow, do these
You win
meet your
this time.
Oh my god. Anyhow, do these meet your standards, Applebee's?
I'm in love with her.
I know. I know.
Oh my god. Honestly, they look kind of bad.
Oh.
You overfilled a couple cupcakes and ran out of batter for others, and one of them is burnt along one side. You tried to compensate for the cupcake size by adding more frosting on the smaller ones, and now they're sagging. You ran out of sprinkles before you could finish decorating all the cupcakes, so only half are dotted with little rainbow nonpareils.
So inspiring.
They're perfect.
They'll taste perfect, at least. That's all that really matters. I have to get home before it gets too dark, though, and I bet all your friends are wondering where you are.
The sun's already starting to set. Did you really spend the entire afternoon baking with Kipperlily?
Wouldn't have had it any other way.
Please. Shoot, you're right. Sorry for holding you up.
Whatever. How do I get out of here?
You make sure to hold all the doors open for her. Oh my god. On your way out, Kipperlily rolls her eyes but doesn't quite manage to hide how pleased she looks at
Color
this.
me impressed.
So you do learn
Oh
Applebee's.
my god. I can't play this
I
game.
can't.
I am to take care of my constituents, whether they're blackmailing me or not. Maybe I should start asking you here for more help on things, though. Wouldn't have guessed you'd be a baking expert.
A single cupcake recipe hardly makes me an expert. Besides, that's not how this deal works. You're helping me, not the other way around.
Sure. I mean, technically I never asked you to come over. You could have just sent me the recipe, but I really appreciate the initiative. Kipperlily opens her mouth to retort before closing it, pressing her lips together tightly. Embarrassment flashes across her expression for barely a moment before she schools her expression. folding her arms and hiking her bag of leftover ingredients up onto her shoulder.
If only we had a camera so y'all could see my face. Oh my god. You're welcome.
Let's never speak of this again.
If you tell anyone I was here, you are never seeing that key.
You're cute when you're angry.
Sorry, that was a really... I don't think I've ever made that sound before.
Oh my lord. Turn the game off. Turn the game off.
Before you could say anything in response, she turns around and darts down the path to the road, never looking back. You didn't even get the chance to thank her.
I need to consult the archive.
Right now?
Yes.
Maybe you'll be able to track her down. Didn't she mention her plans next week? You quickly scroll back through your texts.
Hold on, I'm just reading it because we already saw it. I'm
Okay,
thinking
maybe
really
she
hard
wasn't
about
going to take us to the arcade. Maybe she wanted to go to the arcade. And we're inviting ourselves.
And I will invite myself.
I will gladly invite myself. Well, that makes things simple. When you scroll back down, you come across the photo of the recipe again. Right, she wanted you to delete that. You think about it, then you lock your phone and put it in your pocket. Okay.
Okay, Cass, how'd we do?
Aww.
Aw, your knight in shining armor. Well, your rogue in shining sweater.
Yeah.
No dragons to be slain, but she did save the day. Cork's gonna lose his mind over the cupcakes.
What an interesting mystery.
Okay, yes! okay, so that one was good.
We
I
did
think
good.
you're right, I think you're right, okay. And the two of you opened up to each other a bit more, yeah? I'd say the day ended with a rousing success.
Ah, sure. Crazy what a missent text can turn into. Oh my god, that was so good. That was so good.
I can't stop winning! I can't stop winning!
Nara,
Downtown.
for once you actually...
What the fuck did we do wrong with the Lucy date? What did we do wrong to only
I
get a B plus?
I'm not gonna lie, I forgot all of the choices.
Okay.
For once you actually arrive at the diner before Nara. As you wait for her outside...
Oh.
As you wait for her outside, you smugly go over to the checklist in your head of the preparations you had to make for this date.
We're too deep in to still be going on dates with 3 different people.
Yeah, it's okay. You sent Nara the location before the date. You chose a place that's at least somewhat fancy, and you finally remember to check your pockets for protein bar wrappers before you go on a date with a fancy foreign princess. And yet, for some reason, you're still worried.
Salutations, Kristen.
Oh my goodness.
I
Her
missed
dress! Okay. Kristen, salutations.
Thankfully, your train of thought is interrupted by her arrival.
Hey, Nora. Can I call you Nara?
Oh my god.
Hey, glad you managed to find this place.
Me too. I have not heard of this establishment before.
Dude, she's so cute.
She's
so cute. Oh my god. Yeah, it's probably pretty different from what you're used to back in Falinal.
Kristen, everything in Solus is different from what I'm used to in Falinal. I think I will be fine.
Suddenly, your conversation is interrupted by, is that a Gregorian chant? What? Maybe even more surprising is that Nara doesn't even seem to notice. Does she just hear chanting all the time in the background of her day-to-day life? You'll unpack that never. Nara, do you know what the fuck that chanting is?
Oh, yes, of course. You'll have to excuse me for a moment, Kristen. It appears I am receiving a cold.
No way. How did you learn about calls? You didn't teach her that. You also didn't teach her how to change her ringtone. You're pretty sure you don't know how to do that, so cool. Maybe she can teach you. What a novel thought. Kristen,
Fuck you.
you need to be nice.
Kristen, you need to be nice.
Every date, it's like, yeah, I'm smarter than her, except for this one time.
That's a girl.
Calm down. Of course.
The ribbon. You're smarter than her?
Girl.
Are you sure?
Girl. Of course, take your time. She steps to the side and speaks in hushed tones into the crystal. Meanwhile, you decide to make your way into the diner so you can reserve a table. After a few minutes, Nara comes back and sits down with you, staring at the table in confusion.
Kristen, I am not sure this table has been prepared adequately for our arrival.
You look down. You see all the things a table usually has.
What was that?
What's missing?
Where are the rest of the utensils? Where is the silk napkin? Where are the butlers?
Okay, so diners don't have any of those. I'm not sure there's any restaurant in Elmville that fancy.
I'm sorry?
Oh, she's so cute. But how will I be served without the serving fork? How will I dip my food without the dipping fork? How will I dispose of these forks without the fork?
Hate to break it to you, but you're only gonna get one fork. You're lucky it's clean.
This is where a fork would come in handy.
Look, just be glad you're not using that. You point to a used spork on another table.
What is that?
Is a spork.
Galatea has forsaken me.
No, it's great. It's a spoon and fork all in one.
It's not great. How very economical.
She says that like a
Where is the spork fork? I must dispose of this immediately.
the spork fork. Buddy, we just went over that.
Buddy, we just went over this. That's so fucking good. Buddy, we just went over this.
Nara pouts. Soon a waitress comes over and tries to hand both of you the menus, but you raise a hand to stop her. You know what you want.
So inspiring.
Ew, I forgot about this.
I remember it like it was yesterday.
I'll have the cottage cheese, please. A la mode. The waitress nods with the resignation of someone who's seen you order this before and knows she can't talk you out of it. She turns to Nara, who is too stunned by what you just said to even register the fact there's a menu in front
The
of her.
Nara scenes are always so fucking funny.
They're so good.
Like, I don't know if the Nara writer is seeing this. I can't remember.
She said the line. I don't know if you heard.
I did not. I'm so sorry.
It's really good though.
I can't remember because a few people from the crew have seen our videos. I can't remember if the Nara writer was one of them, but God, all of the Nara scenes are so funny.
I hope
They're
they do
so
see
good.
it because, oh my gosh, I love
So good.
Nara route.
Buddy, we just went over this. All right.
With another nod, the waitress leaves with the
Is
menus.
that another Silesian tradition?
Oh my gosh. She's so cute. Okay. Kristen, I do not wish to disparage Silesian cuisine, but what the fuck was that?
Oh my god, I'm in love with her. We need to stop. I get too deep into it.
Oh, trust, I'm playing the Nara route on my own time.
Well, you see, cottage cheese is
I know what cottage cheese is, Kristen. That's not my issue here.
it's less of a Silesian thing and more of a me thing. You see, I have lactose hypertolerance.
What does that mean?
Means I have a biological need for cottage cheese, Nara. My body is in a constant state of yearning, and the only thing that can satiate is that sweet, sweet cheese.
Oh my.
Nara stands up. She's leaving. She's leaving.
leaving. Servant.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Ah,
Nara, stop. Servant, bring my paramour her cheese post haste. She will die without it.
you can't talk to the waitress like that.
I can talk to the waitress. All right. But Kristen, you are in grave danger.
Another waitress comes over, sighing and carrying 2 plates. You glance at the name tag and are pleased to discover that your waitress is, oh hey, it's Daisy Cubby. Daisy seems less enthused by this fact. You make a mental note to apologize later.
She's gonna punch Nara.
In one hand, she has cottage cheese, a la mode. It looks like the Blob if the Blob was made exclusively of wallpaper paste, and also cottage cheese. In the other hand, she has fries, ice cream on the side. She sets them down and hurries off before Nara can complain about her apparent lack of regard for your deadly, life-threatening condition.
Kristen, may I propose something?
Your hand in marriage?
Please?
Nara, I don't think. What if Nara laughs.
No, silly.
Damn
Oh my
it.
gosh. No, silly. I'm not asking for your hand in marriage. Galatea knows how long it would take to perform all of the prerequisite rituals.
I'm really glad we were on the same wavelength. That's her issue? Nara pulls a large scroll out of her pocket and unrolls it. How much stuff do you keep in your pockets?
I use them to store all of my daily necessities. My scroll, the phone, my money.
You keep all of your money in your pockets? What if someone tries to steal from you?
Sue them. Sorry. Kristen, I'm the Princess of Falinel. Who would dare steal from a member of royalty?
You have no idea. Okay, fair. You make a mental note not to commit any crimes in front of Nara. You must preserve her innocence.
Anyway, I have found 63 questions. Oh my gosh!
I love her.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
You say 63?
Yeah, my bad. Listen, leave me alone. Oh my god. It's like the musical. I love the musical 36 questions. Okay. Anyway, I have found 36 questions that are guaranteed to make you fall in love, and I'm intrigued to see if it actually works. What do you think?
You don't know how to tell Nara you're already like 60% of the way to totally and completely falling in love with her. No, yeah, that sounds so cool. Let's do it.
Wonderful.
Oh my gosh, I love that voice line so much. Wonderful, let us begin. Question 1. Given the choice of anyone in the world, whom would you want as a dinner guest?
Probably you. That answer came out of you so fucking quickly. You cover up your weird forward vulnerability with what you hope is a winning smile.
How cute.
Aww.
Oh, she's so cute.
God.
Score. What about you?
Lady Buttercup from The Princess Bride.
Buttercup? That doesn't sound like an elven name. It's not your name either. Does she hate you? Is this her way of telling you she hates you? Can we roll to see if she hates me?
She hates you.
I thought you were an only child.
Christian.
Oh, Christian, you do make me laugh. No, Lady Buttercup is my childhood horse.
Didn't she call the last horse Madam Buttercup?
Oh,
That's really cute.
she's so cute.
Yep. Oh, that explains why she named her new horse Madam Buttercup.
She's resting in Falinel at the moment. I do miss her though.
Wow, yeah, she must have lived a long and happy life.
No, she's still alive.
Mommy.
Wait, how many horse years are in one human year? How does that work? Isn't she, really old?
Well, yes, but thanks to advanced elven magic, Lady Buttercup has survived well beyond any other horse I have ever known.
Kristen, stop calling her old. The image of a horse covered in tubes filled with mysterious
Why
green
would
liquid
you
weaving
imagine that?
in and out of it enters your mind. You wish it hadn't.
What's wrong with you?
No, yeah, that's great. I'm so happy for you and your horse also as well.
Thank you. She was actually who I was calling earlier. You know, with the phone.
You were calling your horse. Horses in Valinor can talk?
No. No, it is simply a side effect of the spells. They were crafted for humans, you see, not for horse. Now, question 2.
I want to go back to that.
I don't feel like we're done with that topic of conversation. Now, question 2. For what in your life do you feel most grateful?
You take a moment to think about this one. These questions seem like something you should maybe take seriously. My friends, probably. I've grown so much with them, and they've supported me more than anyone else.
I see. For me, it would be the little man. Who the fuck?
That is an incredibly sinister sentence.
No. The little man. You met him at the stables.
Oh, right. The guy who cleaned Nara up and then left. Do you really care that much about being clean?
Oh, the little man does more than that. He has been there for me my whole life.
Like hiding in a corner so he can watch you from afar, or...
Exactly! Oh, God. He used to sit in the corner during my classes and would clap whenever I answered correctly, which happened often, by the way.
Right.
What did everyone else in your class think?
The only other people in that room were myself and my tutors, all of whom seemed very amenable to the situation.
Your first thought is, how? That is the creepiest shit you've ever heard. Your second thought is, under no circumstance can you tell Mara she had the scariest childhood, bar none. Wow, that's great. I'm so happy for you.
As am I. He was also present for a great deal of other daily events. The courtyard, the dining room, my bedroom on occasion.
He was in your bedroom?
Of course. Who else would be up to the task of protecting me against all the monsters of my nightmares? Darling, where are your parents?
You cannot stop thinking about this guy standing in the corner of little Nara's bedroom, staring at her intensely as she sleeps.
I love that she just calls him the little
The
man.
little man.
I'm sorry. What?
Wow, he's so brave.
He really is.
What's his name again?
I have no idea. I have no need for it, and neither does he.
Oh.
Next question. Do you have a secret hunch about how you will die?
I turn invisible.
Probably at the hands of the little man.
Oh my gosh, I really need the Nara writer to know how much we enjoy their work.
It's so good.
It's so fucking funny. Probably at the hands of the little man.
I don't think so.
Fascinating.
You have no ideas as to how you might die, none at all?
Not really. I'm pretty healthy.
Kristen, you are an adventurer. You embark upon extremely dangerous adventures, the kind where the world is at stake.
Ugh.
Your life is constantly at risk. Do you not think about this at all? Oh, don't
Don't talk about Tracker.
don't do that. Both of us seeing that, like,
I feel like 2 is the only thing we could do. You want to say nothing?
I'm curious what happens if we say nothing.
I thought we were playing to win.
We're not.
That's true, we're not.
Which means
We're playing to win Lucy.
we can take risks.
Oh, but then she won't like us.
I don't know if that's...
Okay, which one? You want to do nothing?
Listen, she's so into us. I think her route... I'm totally going to jinx us in this moment, but her route seems hard to lose.
Fair.
She referred to us as her paramour.
She did. Okay.
Not cool.
Oh.
Oh.
You don't think you're quite ready to talk about this yet. Nara's sad face disagrees, but it's not like there's anything she can do about it.
How close are you to your family?
Lammy.
What?
Sorry, it is one of the questions.
I mean, they're still in Elmville.
You misunderstand. I believe the question means it in an emotional sense.
Right.
I can go first if you would like.
Sure, yeah, if you want. She draws herself up in her chair a bit and sighs.
My parents and I are not on the best of terms. Being a princess comes with many expectations, and no one has more expectations than my parents. I understand why. I am their only child, and I will be queen one day, but all of this still weighs on me. So no, I'm not close with my parents. What about you? You do not have to answer if you prefer not to. Yeah, obviously
Yeah.
3. Why is 2 so aggressive?
Yeah.
Dear
Fuck
God.
that.
Fuck that.
Like, bro.
I have religious trauma. Like, damn, bro.
Calm down. You know, it's kind of hard to say. Like, they raised me, and I feel like we used to be close, but we only really get along when I let them decide who I was. Once I chose for myself, they kind of, I don't know, they didn't like me so much anymore.
This is totally great.
I think I still love them, maybe. I still love my brothers for sure, so there's that. But trying to get anywhere with my parents these days really fucking sucks.
So then your relationship with your family was predicated on their control of your fate.
She smiles, but it kind of looks more like a grimace.
I understand that more than you know. I hope this is not overstepping my bounds, but I'm glad you were able to break free of them. And if it is something you want, I hope they find their way back to you on your terms.
After a while, the waitress returns with the check. Now this is a pickle.
Yes, you do.
Pay? Does she pay? She's a princess, but you're opinionated. And in your humble opinion, the gentleman should pay. I.e. you. You should pay.
Pay.
What
Pay.
would you do? I'm paying, bro. I'm paying for all of it.
Pay.
You smirk at the check as the waitress places it on the table. Maybe Nara is paid for the bracelet and the horse ride, but this is your opportunity to provide for her. Yes, this is healthy.
Yes.
Grabbing the check before Nara has the opportunity to look at it, you glance at the number at the bottom with all the smugness in the world,
How much okay.
and immediately exhale. Thank Cassandra, it's what you can afford.
Oh, of course.
Unless you misread the
Never mind
check,
that.
which is what you did. Fuck. Nara must notice that you're about to shit yourself.
Would you like me to...
Yes, please. As the waitress collects the cash, Nara looks at you like she's about to say something.
Do this again soon?
I think we should talk about our next date.
Oh, next date?
Yes, do you have any ideas?
Well, I have some stuff I need to do at home.
Oh my
Wanna
God.
join me?
An opportunity to experience daily Silesian life firsthand. Yes, please.
Yay!
Okay, that was absolutely a success.
Yeah. That was the weirdest date I've ever had.
Weird good or weird bad?
Weird. Nara's life in Falinel is so weird.
How weird?
Her childhood friend is a little man who sat in her room and stared at her until she fell asleep.
What about the rest of the date?
I'm gonna be honest, after I heard about the little man, my mind decided to self-destruct. I don't remember what happened.
I blacked out after she brought up the little man. Well, let's hope you didn't fuck up too badly.
I think that's an average.
Yeah.
Fucking up doesn't sound like me at all.
Fuck, man.
Oh, yay! You, Gorga, Grizz, and Adine have camped out all night to get the best possible spot for Gulapalooza, and the sun is finally rising on what has serious potential to be the best day ever. The festival's entirely sold out, and anyone who's gonna be anyone who's anyone, thank you, is gonna be in attendance.
I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't even, I was fully looking at the background and then didn't look to help you until you had already gotten there.
Fig's performing, of course, and she might even take you and the bad kids backstage.
20.
The rest of the lineup is unreal.
Oh my
this year,
God,
too.
we've seen this.
We have. Chapel Gnome is headlining, along with Cantrip Lamar.
Cantrip Lamar is my favorite. Like, these are all so good, but Cantrip Lamar had me crying.
Billie Elvish and Emily Axford. Love how she's there. Fig and Emily Axford on the same stage, bro. Remy Werewolf, Boy Genie, Kritsky, and
Kritsky! I didn't process it until it was read out loud.
And Life
Kritsky.
Lay Fair performing too. And that's just on the main stage. They have everyone famous at this.
Kritsky.
There are others spread throughout the campground. There's something for everyone here this year, and it's dizzyingly exciting. Kritsky is so good.
Sorry.
The fresh morning air fills your nostrils, along with some very potent fireweed smoke from the camper next door. You're sure you could score some if you ask, but you wanted to explore the festival with a clear head. You finally spot Fabian walking over. He wouldn't dream of missing his beauty sleep. He settles into Gorgug's spot as Gorgug heads backstage to meet Fig. You let out a contented sigh. What could be better than this? Obviously, there's a lot of music to take in, but there's so much more to the festival. It's shaping up to be a beautiful day, the sun shining bright and the air crisp and new.
So inspiring.
Some organizer has prestidigitated the entire grounds to smell faintly of flowers instead of sweat and BO, and you really appreciate that. As attendees begin streaming in, you spot several of your classmates, all wearing their music festival best. You look down at yourself in your usual outfit. You don't have any flashy accessories or creative makeup, but you'll be comfortable, and that's what matters. Gulapalooza's only a fashion show if you want it to be, after all.
So that's,
Everything is a fashion show.
Yeah.
If you want it to be. It's the difference between you and I.
That really is the difference between you and I.
There's so much
I'm like, I
to
can't go to Walmart unless I'm fully glammed out.
You can't go to work where nobody sees what you're wearing.
Nope.
Unless you're fully glammed out.
Nope.
There's so much to do, so much to see, so many people to hang out with. Just one problem. Your friends are splitting
So
up
much
for the
to
day.
do, so much to see. Sorry.
So you need to pick a festival buddy, the one person you spend the whole day with. Who will it be?
Oh!
Of course it's gonna be Lucy.
Yeah, it does. Oh, we can't even.
We
Kimberly.
can't even. I
Okay,
told
yeah,
you, we have to
Lucy.
start from day one.
Yeah, I know.
You okay? You gonna be okay?
No.
Yeah, I know.
No.
You turn in a circle, scanning the crowd. You don't have to look too hard. Lucy's height makes her easy to spot. In fact, you think she's probably having trouble looking for you.
Aw.
You're kind of small. Just the right height to be cradled in her arms.
Alright,
Aw.
girl.
So that's,
You blush and shake your head furiously. Focus, Applebee's. Sure, you've been daydreaming about her smile and her hugs, especially since the haircut you gave her. But you could be chill. You're just hanging out with a wonderful friend. You wave and holler her name, and she finally sees you.
Kristen?
Hi, Kristen.
good to see you, Lucy.
Hey, Lucy.
Oh
She
my
pulls you
God.
into a hug, and you squeeze back enthusiastically. Someone bumps into you as they scurry past, and you reluctantly let go, moving away from the pathway. You ready for Chapel
Oh
Gnome?
my God, Chapel Gnome. I
Chapel
can't.
Gnome, bro.
Okay. I'm so ready. I can't believe she's headlining this year.
It's gonna be great. We still have some time to kill before the show starts. Do you want to get something to eat?
Maybe, but the food here is pretty overpriced here, isn't it?
You brandish Fabian's
Stop!
credit card, and Lucy
Stop!
rolls her eyes fondly.
Never mind. Lead the way. Are there any other artists you're looking forward to today?
My friend Fig is performing, so we've got to check that out. Otherwise, I was just planning on walking around and jamming out. You?
Me too. I'm curious to see if there are any solo piano performances. I know that'd be kind of odd for a festival, but it'd be cool.
You recall Lucy's impressive piano skills. Odd but cool sounds right up her alley. Hey, have you ever wanted to join a band? Lots of them have keyboardists, right?
I've thought about it. It sounds like a lot of fun.
Something to add to the list? Lucy smiles.
At this rate, the list will never end.
That's a good thing.
Oh?
It means I get to spend even more time with you.
You're so sweet.
Oh! We don't need a list to hang out, Kristen.
Oh, yeah, I totally knew that. I wasn't anxious about it or anything. Yikes, you're starting to sound like Fig.
Well, let me clarify anyway. List or no list, I really enjoy spending time with you.
She's so cute.
She's so beautiful.
Oh my god. Oh, and this is the new dress she got. This is her new outfit. Mitsu. You load up on hot dogs, soda, water, and find a bench to scarf them down, chattering the whole time. Then you and Lucy wander around the festival, lingering when you both find an act you like and trading commentary. You do end up finding a solo contemporary pianist, Philip Glass. Lucy gushes over him. And you find his
That's a
music-
really good one. That's a deep cut, and that's a really good one.
What is it?
Philip Glass.
Oh, Philip. And you find his music pretty enough that you decide to look him up later.
Hey, if I'm wrong, I'm gonna be real
I
embarrassed.
really don't know who else it could be.
Well, let me Google it. Hold on, let me make sure I didn't hallucinate that being a guy. You keep reading.
The day passes in a blur, and soon enough it's time for the headline show. You and Lucy end up near the front of the crowd of eager concert goers, and you have a great view of the stage. The anticipatory energy of the crowd thrums in your veins, and the air is electric. You find Lucy's hand and squeeze tightly, and she squeezes back hard.
Oh, so cute. American
adorable.
composer and pianist Philip Glass.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Born in 1937. Okay.
Cool.
I was making sure I didn't hallucinate that.
When Chapel Gnome saunters onto the stage, red hair flying behind her, you and Lucy scream in excitement along with the rest of the crowd. They're so...
Oh my god.
She immediately launches into your favorite of her iconic songs. You and the rest of the crowd move your arms to the shapes of the letters she's singing, bumping into Lucy repeatedly and giggling breathlessly when you do. The red lights of the stage flicker over Lucy's joyous expression, and you can't help but be struck by how pretty she looks, carefree and laughing like this.
Beautiful.
You definitely won't have a voice tomorrow with how loudly you're singing, and you're definitely going to be exhausted after the day you've had, but you don't mind. This moment with Lucy is worth it.
So cute.
Oh my god, I
So
love
cute.
that.
Guys, we went to a concert last night and I still have my voice. I feel the need to brag
Oh
about
yeah,
that
I don't
real
know
quick.
how I still have my voice.
I am so... Guys, did you know that as an adult, I'm good at taking care of my voice now? Just the thing.
You
I
weren't
no
before.
longer do that thing that I used to do, where every single day I lose my voice because I go, do y'all know Colonel Sanders wasn't selling chicken at the damn gas station, he was selling okra? I don't do that anymore.
Well, okay.
Okay,
you do
I
that,
do that.
But you do it in a way that doesn't make
I
you
do
lose
that,
your voice.
but I do it in a healthy way. Bye, everybody.
Bye.